everybody, this is John, and this is the fourth battle of the week. This one's from Random Wi-Fi. I finally figured out how to get, or how to search for 6-on-6 battles, single battles. I kept getting rotation and triple battles, which I think are kind of gimmicks. There's a little bit of strategy to them, but it's not. I don't think it's as good as single battles. I prefer single battles, anyways. Rotation battles are pretty much single battles, if you've ever seen one. But triple battles are just kind of like 6-turn clusterfucks, basically. So here we have Stealth Rock, Corey and Dark, 2 players I found. These are, I assume, Americans, but I don't know that. They could be anything. They have English names that I can pronounce. And we have Fortress, who uses spikes, and a Swampert who uses Stealth Rock. The Swampert has the name You Like Me. Man, that's hilarious. And this Fortress has the name War Tank, which is much better. Out comes Salamence. This is a good switch for the Fortress. Fortress really can't do anything here, so he rapid spins and gets rid of the Stealth Rock. That's a good move. And I guess he knew he was going to switch there, or he assumed he wasn't going to a Ghost at least. So he switches back in his own Swampert, Swampert's a really good check, especially against Salamence. Salamence doesn't have too much that can hit him, as far as I know, but this Dragon Dance is still going to make him painful. We'll see what Swampert, if you notice, he has 404 health. If you're wondering what he's going to pull out the Terrathis, which is kind of surprising after the Dragon Dance. I guess he really wants these rocks up, and there's nothing Swampert against Swampert can really do here. So he's got the spikes that's going to do 10% damage, and he's going to use Ice Beam, which would... Oh, I see why. Well, he doesn't want to take an Ice Beam off, especially on Salamence. The 404 health, anyways, as I was saying, the importance of the 404 health is it lets you make 101 substitutes, and 101 substitutes cannot be killed by any Nightshade or... another example was Seismic Toss, moves that do the damage equal to your level. So he's going to lay up his own Stealth Rocks here, and he's just going to leave You Like Me in versus the 2 Swamperts basically here. I don't think one can kill the other. It would take a while. He's going to use Earthquake here. It's not going to do very much damage, especially since it's water type. Well, okay, or it'll do about quarter damage there. That's actually pretty good. He Toxic's the other one. That's a good move, because Swampert is a bulky water type, and Toxic is going to destroy any stall Pokemon, basically, except for a Steel type. So now it's just a matter of time before he dies here. You can reset to get the poison counter, reset back to the regular poison damage, but essentially, this Pokemon is limited time. You can do the same thing to any bulky water. Can be pretty much toxic and killed. Out comes Gengar. This is probably a good switch here. As you can see, he expected the Earthquake. The Earthquake did a lot of damage. Not surprising that he went back to it. And he avoids it with Levitate. He's got the Black Sludge. I'm seeing a lot of Black Sludge here, and I wonder if it's because people playing with Item Claws. I assume that's why I'm seeing that so much instead of Leftovers. So he's going to use Substitute here. Not too surprising to carry a Substitute on a Gengar, because Gengar can't take a hit. He's got Mirror Coat. That's actually kind of interesting. You don't see Mirror Coat used too often. But if he could have predicted the special move here, it's going to reflect and kill. Would have reflected and killed Gengar in one shot. But now he's got the Substitute up, so he can use whatever he wants. He's not afraid of the Mirror Coat, because he knows that, I guess otherwise there's no really way he can kill him. So he's going to use Shadow Ball. This is going to do a lot of damage. Gengar is a really strong special attacker. Even though he's got the Black Sludge on instead of like a Life Orb or something. And plus the Toxic, I believe this is going to kill him. Special defense is down. He's got Mirror Coat, so this is going to kill the Substitute off. Which, to be honest, I don't think Dark, who is the player on the bottom, really would care about that Substitute going. I mean, it did its purpose almost exactly. So he's going to recover more health using the Black Sludge, and this Toxic, in spite of the Leftovers, is probably going to kill off this Swampert. We'll see in a moment here if it will. And nope, not quite. So that's too bad. He's probably not too happy to see that. But this Substitute, regardless, I assume he's using Mirror Move again. So, he's got Avalanche. It's going to probably kill off the Substitute, but not much more. I don't know what set this guy. He must have Stealth Rock, Avalanche, Ice Beam, Earthquake on this set instead of a Protect. Oh, he's got Mirror Move too. Mirror Coat, excuse me. So what did he not have? Ice Beam? Kind of strange to run without Ice Beam, because that means he's not going to make the good Dragon check, as I was talking about earlier. So he finally goes down to the Toxic damage regardless. The Black Sludge, it looks like it recovers more than the Leftovers, so maybe that's why to use it. But though, to be honest, I don't really know that. Back comes out the Salamence. He's going to take a lot of damage from the Stealth Rock. As you can see, the Stealth Rock's a decent check to any flying type. And the Intimidate's going to lower his attack, but that's useless, because obviously Gengar doesn't attack based on the special attack, so based on the physical attack. He's going to use Dragon Claw, and that's going to one-shot him, because Gengar is weak. Really, it's weak to anything. If you can hit it, then it's going to die. So he comes back over the Fortress, who, if this Salamence is carrying Flamethrower, which I guess he's not, that would have been the end of him. But I guess he's not carrying that, so he switches into his Infernape here named Andros. I actually kind of like that name. So He's going to take the spike damage, the stone damage. That gets him down to about, I don't know, what he was, it's about 80% right there. And he's going to take the rapid spin. That's a good move there to get rid of that. I guess he knows he's not carrying any ghosts. It must be a team reveal. I don't know if these two know each other. So the team reveal helps there. He knows there's no ghosts. He knows he can rapid spin whenever he wants. So the rocks are gone for him. And out comes his own Elements. He's going to get intimidated. That's really good here. And I don't think Infernape has anything to deal with this. This flamethrower is going to do about nothing because Salamence does resist fire type. I don't know if that was a critical hit or... Oh, he did get burned. It is too bad to get burned because if he's running the physical variant, there's a physical variant. There's a physical mix and special variants of the Salamence. And if he's running the physical variant, that's going to be the end of him. He might have hidden power ice here, and that's going to one-shot Salamence. We'll see in a moment here what this is. It was neutral, so I don't know what it was. I would think fire type, maybe I have no idea what that hidden power was. But he's gonna Dragon Dance, but the burn is going to really bring him down here. He's gonna get one attack off. He pulls back the Inferno. He obviously doesn't want to lose it. He's gonna send out his own Salamence because he knows that if Dragon Claw is coming here, he's going to die to it. But well, maybe not with the burn, because with the burn, your attack is reduced by half. So essentially what the Dragon Dance did just now was get him to 75% of his old attack. So it's still not very strong. Outrage, regardless, is going to kill stuff because it's so powerful. And the burn's going to kill him off. So that's the end of the Salamences. That's not too bad of a trade if you trade your own Salamence for someone else's Salamence. Because now you know no one's going to set up with that monster. So you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about keeping your ice Pokemon alive. So out comes the Infernape again. The Infernape is a really good Pokemon. I do like him. He's going to take more spikes damage. You can see those entry hazards are still... I know people, it doesn't seem like they use them as much, but it's doing a lot of damage. And he avoids that Fire Blast from Victor, which is surprising because Victini does get an accuracy boost. And he's going to take a Flamethrower of his own. It's not going to kill him, though, because he's obviously not very effective. He's going to use Fire Blast again. This is definitely going to kill Infernape. Infernape is pretty much like a piece of paper. He's going to die even though this isn't very effective. If that Infernape is carrying close combat, which I don't know if he is, but if he is, it seems like that would have been the better move there. But he does use Flamethrower regardless. It must be a special variant. I don't see why else he would do that. He probably has Grass Knot as well. In comes Deoxys Form S. It's got a weird nickname. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know if these Pokemon are legit, hacked, whatever. Doesn't really matter, because it looks like it's an even battle anyways. So Deoxys S comes in. He's in the speed form, so he's quick. And he's going to take the entry damage. And in comes Fortress. Fortress is a good tank. He's not really strong on the special side, so you're going to see, that he's got the Life Orb. It's going to do lots of damage, but he does have leftovers on him, so he's going to recover. He's not even down to half health. So that's not too bad, actually. Really what he's going to hope here is that he's not carrying a Flamethrower. He uses Protect to see as a good scout. That's a good move there. He uses Thunderbolt. He's going to protect. It's not going to do any damage. It wouldn't have killed him anyways, but now he's going to get an extra turn of leftovers. Deoxys S, it's going to take him forever to kill him. He does have... Oh, there we go. He busts out Superpower here when he knows the Protect isn't coming. So maybe it was pretty smart to stick with the Thunderbolt for another turn there. He's going to do barely any damage with that because he is bug typing, so basically fighting's neutral, and his defense is sky high. So it doesn't pay off, especially since now his attack and stuff are lowered. He's got payback on him, so this is going to do a lot of damage, I imagine. It might actually kill him even. Yes, it does. I'm surprised. Fortress here. It's so hard to use Fortress in an offensive role. He doesn't have good offensive stats. He's so defensive. It's but I mean, there you go. If you have the right moveset on him, and you happen to get the moves off like that, I mean, Superpower was kind of a stupid choice on his part, but to take a payback, kind of surprising. I don't carry... I have a Fortress. I don't carry payback on it. So in comes Virizion. This is named Horizon, which is very clever. And we're going to see Fortress pulled back because he knows the special type. And Virizion's going to Swords Dance here, so I guess he's running a physical set on this guy. And out comes Venusaur named Fashugaban. I don't know anything about that nickname. Fashugaban. That's fun to say at least. So Virizion's got the leftovers. He's going to Swords Dance again. I don't know what Venusaur's carrying here. If he's carrying a toxic move, I should say Sludge Bomb. There you go. His Sludge Bomb. That's going to do decent damage here. Virizion's willing to take a special attack, but I don't know if Sludge Bomb's going to be super effective. So as you can see, it's still going to do a ton of damage. And even after 2 Swords Dances, Virizion's attack's not really that high. It's only base 90, so he's not going to do a ton of damage. Fashugaban, I should say Venusaur, is a bulkier Pokemon, so he's going to be willing to take these kind of hits, especially fighting moves. Sacred Sword's not even that powerful to begin with. So He's gonna slash bomb again and kill him. This guy's probably not too happy. He's losing all his Pokemon. He's busting out. Like, he's got the Access S. He's got this Virizion. He's got the Infernape. He's got these good Pokemon, but they're just not doing anything for him. I imagine not very happy about that. But this guy is pretty much switching perfectly around him. He's got all the right moves. He's predicting everything. In comes Blissey. Now, Blissey's going to completely wall this Venusaur if it is a pure special variant. Venusaur did get Power Whip in the generational switch, so he can kill Blissey. I do believe that's a base 120 power move. I know Venusaur's attack's not too high, but it's not going to matter because Blissey has no defense. So, he does have Thunder Wave. He paralyzes him. He's leech seeded himself, so I don't know what's going to happen here. It's basically a deadlock. He knows he can last a while because Blissey might not have any attacking moves. I don't know if he has he does have a Japanese nickname. I don't know why, because this isn't a Japanese player. None of his other Pokemon have Japanese nicknames, but maybe he traded for it. Maybe it's Flawless. And for some reason, at the end of the battle, I guess somebody disconnected is my guess. And if I had to guess who disconnected, it was probably a GG from that Corey kid because he wasn't playing very well. I mean, he had Blissey left. Actually, I think he only had Blissey left. Maybe he had Blissey and Swampert. So we didn't have too much. And the other guy still had his Venusaur. His Victini's still around. His Fortress is still around. I believe even his Swampert was still around. So Blissey's not going to be able to take anything from Fortress, to be honest. Fortress would destroy Blissey, especially with that payback. Or if he has Gyro Ball on it, it's going to kill him. So, I mean, that was a good battle. It's kind of bad that guy disconnected or whatever happened there. So, Dark, I would say, won that one. Was going to win that one for sure. So, I guess that's why you disconnect. That's the problem with these Pokemon battles. I guess disconnects don't count as losses, I've heard. I haven't actually played any online Wi-Fi. So, well, that's too bad. That was a good battle. It looked like it was going to wind up good for Dark. If you know who Dark is, let me know. I don't know. He's got a bunch of battles on there, though. So, we might see more of him. I think that's going to be all for now. But I'll have some videos up soon because I've been bored lately, so I've been wanting to do more Pokemon casting. So that's cool. Thanks for watching this one. Hope you watch later. Bye.